Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Code with Jay. In this tutorial, I will talk about how do we do insert, update, delete and read data from a MySQL database using Node.js and Express. So before creating our project, if you have not watched my previous video, please go on description and you will get a link and you can watch my previous video related to how do we connect a MySQL database with the Node.js with Express. So let's begin. So first of all, we need to create our project. For creating our project, I will type npm init. It will initialize my project. Then it will ask package name. In my case, I will write pkg and then it will ask version name. I will keep it default. Then it will ask a description. I will simply type delete, insert, insert, update and read. Then it will ask entry point. Then I will write app.js in my case, and then it will ask test command, keep it default. Then it will ask git repository, keep it default. Then it will ask keywords, keep it default. And author name, I will type code with J. Then license, keep it default. Then everything is okay as per your input. Yes, it is, everything is okay. Press yes and your project will be created. And if you write code dot and it will open my VS Code. Here you can get a package.json. So package.json basically contain all the information related to your application, related to your project. Okay. Before going ahead, we need to install three dependency. First one is a MySQL, second one is a Express.js, and third one is a body parser. So I will type npm install MySQL. It will download all the dependency required for connecting a MySQL database with the Node.js. And then I will type uh, npm install course is basically cross origin resource sharing dependency, which is used in our Node application for getting a request parameter within a body. We will say in the video. Then we need to type express npm install express. So it will download all the dependency of express. So once it is done, we will move to our VS Code. So all the necessary things are installed for doing insert, update, delete in Node.js using MySQL database. So I will close this screen and I will here. So whatever the dependency I have installed, you can see in the dependency object. So we have a dependency property, and here we have a three dependency which we have installed now: course, express and MySQL. For connecting a MySQL database, I will create a one DB file. uh, let's say I will say db config.js. In that file, simply I will type const MySQL equals to require. Our dependency is nothing but a MySQL semicolon. Then we need to type const connect equals to MySQL dot create connection. In that, it will take properties. Let's say it's host name. In my case, we have a localhost. Then it will ask you a port number. In my case, I have 3306. In your case, you can check in your MySQL database. Then it will ask username. In my case, I have a root, and then it will ask password. In my case, I have a root, and the last one is your database. So I have a database is nothing but a dev react. So whatever the necessary parameter required to connect MySQL with sorry node with MySQL, we have provided to the create connection. Now what I need to do here, we need to type app.use and express.json, because we are getting a JSON from request parameter. Then I need to write app.use core policy. That's it for this. And what I need to do, I need to call my DB configuration over here, because our routing going to be start from app.js file. So I need to require DB configuration, DB configuration config equals to require, and simply type dot slash. You will get the path of DB configuration. After that, what you need to do, you need to check whether my app.js is working or not. Okay, for once to check whether the app.js file working or not, we need to make a server. Okay, so for that, what I need to do, I need to type app.listen, sorry, not length, app.listen. In that, I will pass a port number. In my case, I will pass 8080 and callback function. Here, I need to type console.log and type server started successfully. Okay, now let's check whether this app.file is working or not, whether my database is connected or not. So here we need to type simply node app.js. You can check here the server started successfully and DB connection successfully. Okay, then I need to check my one of my REST API, my one of my REST API. So for that, I will write app.get. In that, I will simply write get hello, and it will take two parameter. One is a request and another one is response and the callback function. I will send the response, send simply hello, for checking whether my Express.js is working correctly or not. Okay, so restart my application again. CLS done. My port number is 8080 and my URL is get hello. I will go to Postman. In Postman, I will type get hello and remove all these things. And once I hit, I will get hello. It means our application working correctly. Now next point is to how do we insert a data in how do we insert a data in MySQL database. So for that, I have my MySQL database. In that, I have already table called dev react tbl gm master, correct, gm bank master. Okay, so I wanted to insert this data in this table. So for that, what I do, I will create a separate JSON file, separate object file, we can say. Here I will type db query.js. In that file, I will write const db query equals to object. So first we have a insert operation. So I will type insert bank bank de details. In that, I will type insert into my table name this, and the entire value, like bank name is active is active and create date time. Okay, then I need to pass value values. In that case, I will pass three parameters. First for bank name, second for uh, is active flag, and third one I need to pass current timestamp. Okay, now require we need to require this file in my app.js file. I will simply type const db query and require db query file. What I need to do before send, I need to type get bank details insert. Okay, I will write db configuration dot query. In this I will pass my parameter is nothing but a db query dot. So I have not exported my db query. So what I do, I need to export this module dot export. So now I will get this db query. Okay, I will get here. Sorry. So I will get that property which is a db query dot insert. Okay, so it will take parameters which is coming from Postman, and it contains result. Okay, and callback function contains error result and callback function. In that case I will write if I get error, then I will send response as whatever the error we are getting in database. And the second point, we need to send else this in response dot send, sorry, JSON and entire result. Okay, in that result, what we need to do is we need to send a custom result. Okay, what I do, I will write status code status 200 and is is success. Wow. If so, entire code will be the if the record get inserted in database. Okay, so it will send a is success message y and status code 200. So in that case, in line number 13, what we need to do, whatever the request parameter coming from Postman. We need to require that parameters, correct? Let's see what are the parameters coming from Postman. Request dot body. Okay. So what are the two parameters required for insertion? One is a bank name and other second one is active flag. So what I do, I will write is active flag y. Okay. And instead of Allahabad Bank, I will write uh, IDBI or RBL Bank, Private Limited Bank, PVT Limited Bank. Okay, and I will change my URL name to get bank detail insert. So here I will change get bank detail insert. Okay, it will be the get call. So we have a get call over here. Okay, now we need to restart our application once again. So I have restarted my application once again, and these are the parameter which I wanted to send to backend so that these data inserted in my table. So when I send, we are getting error. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual. Okay. Question mark 2. Okay. Okay. We have not provided any parameter to our SQL because we wanted to know what are the parameters coming from my Postman. So these are the parameters coming from Postman in a body. So what I need to do, I need to do request.body and name of a parameter. First one is bank name and the second one is active flag. So is active flag. So these two parameters coming from Postman. Now save it and restart my application once again. But now I will comment this line and restart my application and hit once again. So we are getting status code 200 and record get inserted. Now let's check in my DB. So you can see now here is the 172 record RBL Bank, RBL Private Limited Bank got inserted, and you can check check here the data and the time stamp which we have provided a default over here. Okay, so here we have accomplished how to insert a data in MySQL database using Postman. Okay, the next job is to how do we read this data. Okay, so now let's to read this data. What I do, I will type app.get. I will write new URL get bank details details. So here we also need to pass to parameter request response and callback function, and we need to call our DB configuration dot query. In that we need to pass our query. For writing a hardcode query again and again in each and every DB query, instead of that, what we have done till now, we have created a separate file here, DB query. So in that file you can simply write whatever the query wants to retrieve. So I will type get bank details and I will type simply select star from TBL master. Okay, and save it and go to app.js file, and here we need to type DB configuration DB query and get bank details, and in that we need we don't require any parameter, because here we are retrieving entire data from a database. So I will not provide any parameter over here. I will simply provide error and result. Okay, and it is a callback function. So I will type if I get any error from database, so it will log it, or it will send it, that error message, to our clients. Else else it will send a result, JSON result. It will send sorry it response dot send JSON result. So it will send a result. Sorry, send these results. Okay, so the get bank, basically, which we are retrieving a data from a database. Basically, we are reading a data from a database. So we need to restart our application once again, and type this, and copy this bank details and go to Postman. Instead of get bank detail, we take a new one. I will type this and copy the entire location, this one, and I will replace this, and I will simply hit send. So we are getting error, db.query is not a function. Okay, okay, so we got an error. Okay, here comes a db configuration. So now restart my application once again and hit it again. So here we get a entire result sheet from a MySQL database. You want to customize this entire result set because it is an array of objects, and you want to become a custom result to be sent to the client. What we need to do here, I will write a custom things like status. I will write 200, and is success flag y, and result. So here we go with our custom response for, and hit it again. So here we have a custom response which we have made right now. So you get a status code 200 is success result and the entire bank detail. And the last one which we have inserted earlier now, RBL bank. Okay. Now we will do a delete operation in this. So what I do, I simply copy entire thing and I will paste it over here. I will write bank detail. I will write delete, get delete bank by name. So I will write, so we need to go on my DB query. In this file I will write delete by bank name. I will simply write delete from table master where bank name equals to question mark. And now back to my app.js file, and in that file I will write delete bank by bank name, and I will provide a parameter. So request dot request dot body dot bank name, and we need to provide a custom response. Sorry, we need to provide a custom response. So we'll like this. Okay, 200 and is success y, and we can write also a message here. Message message record deleted successfully. Okay, what I need to do, we need to copy this URL and restart my application once again. So we are getting error. What is this? Unexpected end of input. Unexpected end of input. Not a function. DB query. DB query is not a function. DB configuration. DB configuration. DB query. DB query dot delete by bank name. Where is it? Anything is no. So what I do, I need to restart my application once again. Unexpected end of input. Okay, so we have some mistake over here. Okay, anything is still open, I think. Now it is. Okay, these brackets are missing. I think it is correct now. So now we have started our server as well and database connection as well. We need to copy the URL. So we'll copy this, and instead of get, I will use post method, and we need to change our method over here as well. So I will change to post, and I will paste entire URL over here, and instead of get bank detail, I will write get bank get delete bank by bank name, and in body I will use JSON, and in that I will pass bank name. So we have inserted a RBL bank, I think this one. So I will pass this, and once I hit this, we are getting get bank by name. Cannot post get bank by name. Okay, need to restart our application and hit again. Okay, we are getting this message. It means our API is executed successfully. We get a status gets 200 is success y, and message record deleted successfully. Now let's move to database and check whether that record is deleted or not. So the record is deleted from DB. Now let's update a particular record. So we have completed 3 points. One is inserting a data in a database, getting a detail from a database, deleting a data from a database. Now we will see how do we update a data in database. So what I need to do, update uh, update bank by name, get update by bank name. So we need to go in query.js file. In that file I will write update by bank name, and need to update the TPL master bank, where bank name equals to question mark. Okay, so that's it in this, and we need to change over here only, update bank by name and bank name, and all these things we need to write a record updated successfully, updated success updated successfully. Okay, so all four operations are done, created. The four API are created successfully. Now let's check for update one. Sorry, get update bank by name. So go to Postman. I will use post method. Here I will paste this, and I will copy this and paste this, and go to body. I will simply copy the parameter, this parameter, and I will paste it over here. Select raw, then text to JSON, and here. Okay, so we will perform entire operation what we have done till now to see update one. So first I will check whether the RBL bank is there in MyDB or not. So we can say there is no RBL bank. So what I do, I will restart my application. Okay, first I will insert a data. So I will insert RBL private limited. So I will send. So my record got inserted RBL private bank. Let's move to database and check whether it is inserted or not. So you can see here the RBL private limited bank is inserted. Now we need to check whether the data is there in DB or not. Now we will send again, and we will get a custom response as we have created earlier. So here you can see the RBL bank is got inserted in DB. Now let's update RBL bank to RBL bank to hmm, can say new name, new bank, and we will write RBL bank only. Okay, so we need to change our parameter as well here in our app.js. So what I need to do, I need to pass one more parameter. We can say request.body, then new bank, and restart this application once again, and go to dp query. In that query we need to set bank name equals to question mark. Okay, and now restart my application and hit this button. So my previous bank name is RBL Private Limited. We need to check whether the RBL bank, the new bank name is updated or not. So we are getting a response 200. The record got inserted. Now let's see whether the RBL Private Limited Bank is updated or not. So you can check over here. So it is updated RBL Bank Private Limited to RBL Bank. Now we want to delete this record. So I will simply copy RBL Bank. I will go to delete and I will type the bank name over here. Send. So the record is deleted. Now let's check again. So here we don't have a RBL Bank. So that's all in this video. We have see, read, update, delete, and insert these 4 operations using Node.js, Express, MySQL, and Postman. Thank you for watching my channel. Please do like, subscribe, and share.